Grammys 2025 red carpet. I want to start with Chappell Roan because it's giving new romantics, it's giving camp, and it's actually a vintage piece from Jean-Paul Gaultier's 2003 couture collection, and it's adorned with ballerinas paying homage to Edgar Degas paintings. And it's all about performance, and it links so many different types of arts. I think it's gonna be one of my favorites of the night. Poppy's wearing Simone Rocha. I think it's very coquette, and I love the accessories, the little bows, the bag, they add up to the look. Jaden Smith is having a moment with his headpiece designed by emerging designer A. Bodhi. And according to Up Next designer, this piece was originally created for Numero magazine. Casey Musgraves is having a high-low moment with a tank top and an embellished skirt, total look by Ralph Lauren. Our girl Sabrina is here in a custom design by J.W. Anderson. We haven't heard from him in a couple of weeks, and I'm glad he's making a comeback with such a look. We've seen dresses with an open bag and sort of a necklace, but never done so well. It's very old Hollywood, very Sabrina. Moving on, we've got Gracie Abrams in a custom Chanel design that is so girly, so angelic, and I must say that my favorite part is definitely the camellia in the middle. Troye Sivan is giving 50 Shades of Lilac in custom Prada. It looks very lightweight, and I feel like the sheerness of the shirt adds to it. Here we've got Billie Eilish also in Prada, and it's giving like sailor vibes, but I'm here for it. Charlie XCX is of course very bright in a Jean-Paul Gaultier dress, inspired by look 25 from the couture collection Spring 2025, presented last week and designed by Ludovic de Saint-Cernin. The dress has over 200 meters of chiffon, and the corset is closed with more than 30 pins. It seems that bags are having a moment, as both Sabrina Carpenter and Olivia Rodrigo were wearing an open back dress. Olivia's dress is vintage Versace, and if I'm not wrong, she also wore vintage Versace last year. Also full of cutouts, we've got Miley Cyrus in a dress from Saint Laurent. It's total leather because nobody does leather like Saint Laurent. We've got Taylor Swift in custom Vivienne Westwood. I love the red on her. I'm really intrigued by that necklace on her leg. Let's start with Lady Gaga, who's wearing Vivienne Westwood. It's a very gothic design. I feel like Nosferatu is having a lot of influence on fashion this year. But the best part of the look is definitely the necklace that, from what I read, it hasn't been worn since the 1930s. And let's remember that Lady Gaga is one of the only 4 people to have worn the Tiffany yellow diamond. So iconic. Doechii is wearing custom Tom Brown. You can tell by the stripes. I think the layering is very, very cool. Cynthia Erivo is of course wearing Louis Vuitton. From what I saw on the video, this metallic part is also leather because it looked quite flexible, but it creates this illusion of something more sturdy, so it's really interesting. And Cardi B is wearing custom Roberto Cavalli, inspired by this 2004 dress, also seen during the Spring 2025. Madison Beer was wearing a light green cape and dress from Misohi, who's a very talented couture designer, and in fact this dress was just presented at the brand's Couture Spring 2025 fashion show. Also off the runway, we've got J Balvin's coat that is from Dior. That was a very couture heavy collection, and this coat in particular has a bow at the back. Janelle Monáe is wearing Area. I quite like the fit of the suit. It's a bit masculine, a bit androgynous, and the jewelry has that surrealist style. And finally, we've got Rai in a custom Giorgio Armani Privé. You can tell it's Armani because it has that shiny fabric that it's so unique.